We're going to go to the White House.
Going to the White House. I'm going to go visit my mate Donald Trump.
Yep. I think we should stay quite close to the White House. It'd be pretty cool. But I genuinely don't know what's good in Washington. Never thought about it, never heard about it. Like, no idea.
Washington, D.C. Yeah, all I know is White House.
That's all I know. White House, and I know there's a river, but that's about it, I think. But it's pretty big, eh? I don't know whether to stay left side towards the river or...
IHM's landed there.
Good stuff.
Yeah, mate.
Exciting times.
He's
need some Redro.
Redro, need some tyres.
Tyres.
What street tyres? Need some Mickey's.
You should find them there. The home of Mickey Thompson.
I was going to say, it would be very easy to find Mickey Thompson's there.
Yeah. I suppose. Keen to see it on the road. US style, US plates, cruising the streets.
Should be pretty good.
Yep. All right. We get into it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I think a lot of these guys have seen the post we made.
I would agree. I think it's gone around a few times, I guess. What we've decided for 2026, we have decided, I guess, KOTS Workshop Wars, which should be a little different, a little fun, and I think pretty big in general, I think. So
let's start with the idea. So I think I remember we were talking, what are we going to do next year? And then Mick goes, let's give away 100 grand.
I think
nah, what are you talking about 100 grand?
We started 25 and it's like, oh, maybe we should do 50. And it's like, well, if you're going to make a statement and try to do something different, like let's just do 100.
Fuck it, full send.
Full send.
Yeah. And then we're like, and you said that and like, nah, initially you think, nah, it's not going to happen. And then you're like, the more you think about it, like, fuck it, let's just do it.
100%.
Yeah. Let's just
I think it's going to be great. I think it's caught a lot of people's eyes to say, oh, geez, we're doing something different.
Yeah.
And I think,
from our last podcast, I think initially we'll like, let's put up 100 grand and we're going to keep the format the same.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So that reel we made of us saying we're going to give away that 100 grand was initially, it was going to be the same format.
Run 12 events or whatever it might be and, put 100 grand on the line. And then we thought, we're just doing the same thing, rinse, repeat. Let's try something different. And I kept saying to Romanos, I guess, what can we do that's different? How can we, set ourselves apart?
We've been saying that since day one.
Since day one, we've always said it. But
we always want to be different. And it's easier said than done sometimes. But
of course. Yeah.
Yep. And then I think there was one night I'm sitting there just pondering and the creative juices were flowing. There's a bit of inspo from YouTube and I'm messaging Mick. I'm like, Mick,
I've got an idea.
You
did.
Yeah.
He said, I'll call you in the morning, I'll tell you about it. It's like, it worked out, I guess.
Yeah. It was random. Yeah, so it's funny. Late night.
So,
what do you think, Mick? And what did you think?
I think it's good. I think it works. Yeah. It's very different.
We don't know if it's going to work.
Oh,
I think it will. I'm just saying. I think it will. Well, no one's really done this before, right?
No, definitely not. No one's really done it the way we're planning on doing it.
Yep.
I guess the biggest focus I think we discussed was trying to get the roll racing scene in Sydney on camera and making it YouTube and, get the people at home or at the track, get them to know
involved.
The characters.
Yes,
and,
100%.
This is so-and-so in this team and, get them to, I guess be known in a way.
Yeah. I think a great example of that is what Netflix did for Formula One.
100%.
What's that show?
Drive to Survive.
Yeah, Drive to Survive. And you've been a massive Formula One guy for a long time, and I remember going to the Formula One in Melbourne. Would have been 2 or 3 years ago.
Yep.
And it was my first one I'd been to, and everyone was like, "It's never been this busy before." It's like, for me, I just thought it was normal. But then after speaking to you and a couple other guys, they're like, "No, it's because of this Netflix show."
Yeah. So I think I went to my first Formula One race in Melbourne in like 98 as a kid.
Yeah.
Like my parents grew up on Formula One and that sort of stuff. And mate, back then you didn't have to fight for a ticket to go. It was cheap. It was nice, easy, time away. These days, Drive to Survive, it's in front of millions and millions of people's eyes.
Yeah.
People are invested in it. So, I guess what we're trying to do with KOTS anyway is to bring roll racing in front of more eyes and get more characters on camera, a bit 100%. More fun, a bit more banter.
Yeah.
and put up a bit of money and
we like within the roll racing community and within all these workshops, say roll racing community too. It's almost like the drag racing community as well. There are a bunch of good characters.
very good characters.
Yeah,
there's a lot of fun that happens behind the scenes,
there
but just
is.
your average person doesn't see it. So
And we've said this 1,000 times. If we can get half of the drama on camera, everyone would love it. It's almost like I've used this term before. It's like how you have like the Real Housewives of I don't know what they call it. I mean, the racing scene is like that somewhat.
100%.
It is very bitchy and it's very dramatic a lot of the time. So
there's cars changing shops. It's it might not be an
people
agreement
starting
between people.
rumors.
Rumors. It's sometimes it's just people talking downright shit.
100%. And then
it's
a lot of smack talking.
A lot of smack talking, but
there is a lot that happens behind the scenes.
Yeah. So putting it, trying to get some of it on camera, I think is a big part to what we want to do.
Yeah.
So next year we'll have, I guess, 8 teams, 8 all-wheel drive, 8 two-wheel drive with 2 cars each.
Yeah.
Competing for 100,000 combined, 50,000 each.
When we first, just going back a little bit more, obviously the idea came up, and then we're like, all right, both me and Mick kind of grew it to this concept that we're talking about now.
100%.
And before we kind of went live, we called a couple of the main workshops. I think who did we call first? It might have been Aaron from Precision. I think
Aaron was the first call, and
and he's like, man, this is cool. This is different.
It's different.
And he was straight away. Yeah, he's like, I'm down. And I think from there we called.
It was probably Av.
Yep, Av from B2R. Loved the idea, loved the concept, and then I think, and then obviously we gave
called it maybe one or two shops just for
Rob and Con from CRD, and then from there, everyone we've spoken to now have kind of loved the idea of it and are keen.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's got a lot of people talking, and even so that I think some shops are changing potentially cars that were set up for drag racing to be roll racing in a way, because it's something to try to achieve,
Oh, well, it's
a lot of money. It's 50 grand.
It is. We're not mucking around.
Yeah, so it should be, I think, pretty good.
Yep. So so back to the again, we're still deciding like how we're going to do it. Blah blah blah. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And then we're like, let's keep the 2 classes.
Yeah, the big question was.
So instead of, I think we said the only thing we did change, right? 2 classes, but we're not calling it the open class anymore.
Yes,
it would be called the all-wheel drive class.
So we were debating whether to keep an open and offer more prize money, for example, and give 70% or $70,000 away and make a smaller one for two-wheel drive. But we're happy to support everyone here. And
to be fair, we thought about the rear-wheel drive, like the two-wheel drive guys.
Yeah,
there are a lot of them, and
there's good competition.
There is good competition.
And it's close. So
and we're both like, there's no point. Give me one more than the other, because they're both just as valuable 100%. As each other. I think
they're both as worthy as to be able to go out there and win 50,000 each.
Yes.
So why not? Yes, it's a two-wheel drive car can potentially compete with an all-wheel drive car, but you got 4 wheels that are turning all at the same time. You got 2 on a two-wheel drive car that are actually pushing the power. So let's keep it separate.
Yep.
I think we'll bring a lot of different workshop that you guys potentially haven't seen roll racing beforehand.
I've seen Pack Performance put up a post.
I did. Yeah.
Seeing if they were, should we get involved? And yes, you guys definitely should.
100% should be involved.
It'd be cool to see you guys' cars there. So yeah, that'd be cool.
I think the biggest thing will be variety, I guess, between workshops.
Yep.
So I know I've spoken about it with the guys from Gas, a few of the old school V8 guys, which, used to come roll racing back in the day. Capris and Falcons and stuff like that. So
the Datsun boys, there's like Datsun Outlaws.
Datsun Outlaws.
Yeah,
I know those boys want to be in there as well, but there's like 10 of them.
Again, to touch on this, we're not just taking workshops only, because there are a lot of guys, especially in the two-wheel drive class.
Yes,
that a lot of these guys, do a lot of the work themselves.
100%.
So allowing guys to put together teams, and coming in, and applying to be part of one of the 8 teams
Correct. So virtually, yeah, like Romano said, it's 8 teams per side, but realistically, that team can be a workshop, can be a group of mates that just all work on their cars and have a bit of fun together. So, apply. We'll review all of them and pick who we think is, I guess, best suited. Biggest thing, I guess, is you're gonna have to be on camera. So that's a big thing. Is that you guys, we need someone that's going to virtually run the team. Could be one of the races, but
when we say team 2, like, yes, you only need 2 cars to compete, but we need me and Mick are still discussing like the finer details on how we're going to do this. I don't know. Like for me, I think initially we said at least 4.
I think it's good.
I think a minimum
4
of
is
4.
a good number. That way, that if you enter with 4 cars that have the potential to be up top of, or you think are the best, on the night you pick your best 2.
That's right.
Go
cars,
out.
I mean, these cars, our cars can be pretty temperamental at times too. So
Of course.
They don't always go to plan. So you want to be able, something does happen on a night, you need something to
back you up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're giving your competitors a free ride or an extra round in that's going to give them more points.
100%.
So, and that's not what you want to be doing. So,
No.
I think we agreed minimum of sort of 4 cars to apply.
Yeah. We haven't really put a max number on it.
Haven't put a max number, and you can sub in if 2 of those cars break.
Yeah.
I guess we have no issue with new additions throughout the season. We've set, I guess, 4 events spaced out throughout the year, where at every one of those 4 events you'll be earning points, and even at our last event, which is in December, you will still be earning points, and then we'll have a little break in between to add some more points to the leaderboard and see where everyone finishes. So you'll be fighting right up until the end of in December to have a shot to win.
Yeah, this is where we're at right now. Obviously we may make a few tweaks and changes.
Yeah.
Coming up into the start of this event, but this is pretty much how we're going to run with it. I think the points basis we haven't
worked out the exact numbers of who finishes where, what you're going to get, but we'll make sure that it's fair for everyone, and those that win are rewarded.
Yes.
And I guess we should also speak about the split, I guess, of that 50,000.
Yes.
So I guess this year we did we've got our leaderboard going, and you'll race up until the end, and then that final race is where you'll win the money for both, open and rear-wheel drive or two-wheel drive. I think next year we're talking about doing leaderboard, some money, and then the last race, some money.
That's where, 100%. Well, you kind of want to reward that person that's been at the top of the leaderboard.
Not that person, that team. That's been most consistent.
You want to. They deserve to be rewarded, I think.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah, and I think most of you guys were agreeing. If you don't, tell us why.
Yeah, exactly right. Tell us why you think it's not fair that those that might get three wins and have one bad race at the end. Don't get to walk away with a good chunk of that money. So,
but it is also very important for there to be a final showdown. I think
100%,
especially from a spectator point of view. I think it's
you don't want to see something that's dragged on the whole time. You want to see a
grand final
for it.
You need a grand final in a way, right?
Yeah, 100%. So, I think the other thing we'll touch on as well is how it's going to work. I guess, which is probably a good thing to speak about, is. Obviously, we've got 8 teams, total 16 cars per side.
Yep.
Now, the way it will work is that we want to be impartial. We don't want to be picking, this person versus that person, and the next week they get the exact same race or something like that.
You can't.
We don't want to do that. So we're going to be doing 8 teams. So their first car pulled out of a hat, a random number or, a position to race.
First, I don't know if you can do car.
Why?
It'd have to be team.
Team. You take a team chip.
Yeah.
So it'll be team A versus team D, for example.
Yep.
And then they pick their car to race. So 8 cars and then a separate 8. So you won't race your team 8 unless you get to the final.
Yeah. That's almost what you call a Chicago shootout.
I guess in a way, yeah.
Is that that's what they do for drag racing, right?
Yeah. They usually draw a chip.
Yeah.
Pick a spot. But yeah, it's a bit different because you've got a team.
And out of our hands, right?
Correct. So if we draw it, there's no bias. It's you run luck of the draw, which is
How do you decide who gets to pick first?
that's a great question.
Yeah,
I don't know. Do we get a deck of cards and the highest card gets
picking straws, right? Who's
Yeah,
got the
I
one?
don't know.
I don't know.
put them into a random generator on on Google or something, and
Yeah. Oh, there's no. idea.
that's
How do they do
guess-
it for drag racing? Do you know?
I got no idea.
Somebody tell us.
Yeah, please tell us
Yeah.
who gets to pick first and why.
Like I said, there's still a lot of finer details we need to
Yeah.
do, but we've got plenty of time.
Yeah, we got time.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing, we know what we're doing, which is the workshop walls, and that 100K
Yeah.
should be
Pretty cool.
very good, very cool. But yeah, and then the focus, I guess, of workshop wars, like we said, is capturing personalities, capturing the racing,
The YouTube
all that
part.
sort of stuff. But yeah, it's going to be primarily YouTube based, so you'll be able to come out, watch it at the events. But
This exercise isn't cheap too. So this is,
yeah,
well, when you're actually looking at the numbers and all that, and the team you actually need to pull something off like this
it's pretty big.
Yeah, and
huge.
time consuming, money.
Yeah, it's a lot of
all-
time.
It is. So it's
Because it's virtually a full production. So I guess we want to be able to interview each and every one of those teams. Tell us about your team. Tell us about, what you guys do, and introduce us the cars that you're going to be entering. Which will be a few episodes on YouTube, and then we go into the racing where you'll see some action before and after.
yeah. There's a lot involved.
A lot involved, but it's going to be cool to capture it.
100%. I think we have to.
Yeah,
Right?
course.
We want to get all this bitchiness on camera.
You want a bit of banter, but also you got to think about it. We're going to have potentially the biggest 32 cars at roll racing you've ever seen.
Yes, definitely. And I don't know if we said this before, but literally bring what you got. If you want to run
Yes.
methanol, bring your methanol cars down.
We're opening it up just a little bit.
Yeah.
So we've always had the ability to run methanol, but I guess going forward, for next year, we're opening it up that anyone can run methanol.
Yep.
Don't care what fuel you've brung. Our rules and regs won't really change. They'll sort of stay the same as what they have been for this year.
Yep.
It's still got to resemble a street car. You still have to have
Radial tire.
radial tire, still got to have some door cards in there, still got to have a form of a dash. Like, we don't want drag cars,
Yep.
right? So it has to resemble a street car.
Our rule, like if you guys aren't too sure what our rules are on this, it's all on our website.
Have a look.
Everything's there.
Like, we can't run slicks. You can't have front runners.
Yeah.
We had a debate the other day on what that size was because we completely forgot. But I
We-
think it's 175.
Yeah.
Yeah, 175 for
175.
our front tire is what you should have. So yeah, adhering to those rules, don't care how you do it. As long as you tick those boxes to meet those rules and requirements,
Yeah.
then you're in with a shot to win, 50 grand for
100%.
your team, which is going to be
It's gonna be interesting.
super competitive, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, you're going to have workshops that haven't been there before or haven't been regulars at a roll racing event with cars you've probably never thought you'd see roll racing. I think
Yeah.
is a good way to put it.
Yeah.
And they're going to be battling it out. So it'd be interesting to see that some cars that have previously been 6s or 7s as a drag car versus guys that have only raced roll racing and probably never seen a number before, especially in the rear-wheel drive world.
Yeah. There's 100%.
So,
Like the first car that comes to my head, and I don't know if it'll come to roll racing, but it'd be cool, would be bipolar.
yeah, SF.
Something like that.
I know online
Yeah.
I seen he had shared the workshop walls and stuff and said maybe I have to make a switch. So
But
Maybe that's-
there are cars
that are
Like-
wanting
yeah,
like that,
like
that are
that.
wanting to do it.
They're
So-
fast, man. Like they are. That's a serious machine there.
But we've always said at roll racing, you see cars that come that are almost drag racing cars and the setup's different. You got to get your head around it. So it'd be interesting to see if they can compete with cars that might make a little bit less power, but maybe setup wise, they've been doing it year on year on year.
Yeah,
So yeah, it would be very interesting to see.
it is. It is going to be very interesting to see.
So, but yeah, other than that, I think our first event, February,
For the workshop wars,
for Workshop
yes.
Wars, February.
Maybe we should clarify this too. Like I know there's a post that we put up. I can't remember exactly what we said word for word, but I think how many events do we actually have next year? 10 or 12?
So
Was
we
it 11?
have 11 events.
Yep.
One of those events is a 2-day event.
Yep.
So
And you know what? We'll touch on this quickly. We are doing a collab with someone very cool, and
Yeah.
most of you guys are going to know. So that 2-day event is going to be cracker.
so that's in September. So
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday.
That's all we'll say.
Yeah. It'll be big.
Yeah.
It will have roll racing in it.
Yeah.
But there's going to be a lot more.
It's going to be.
Chill.
There's going to be drag racing too.
There'll be some form of drag racing.
We'll say that.
Yeah. Drag racing and we'll have some
Fast,
stuff
like
going in the
real
pits.
quick drag racing.
Yeah. So finer details yet to come, but soon we should have something to go live with. Hopefully in next, before the end of the year.
Before the end of the year.
Before the end of the year is the goal.
Yeah.
So 11 events.
11 events.
Which we'll release shortly. I guess thoughts behind our calendar for this year is summers, summer, spring. Friday nights are cool.
Yeah.
It's a head start to your weekend.
Yeah.
So you're going to see a lot of that. Winter.
Yeah.
I think Saturdays. And majority of it will be Saturday afternoon, I think.
Yeah.
I know it's hard, sometimes school sports and stuff like that, but I think it's the best time to run it. You still get your Sunday, you still get to relax.
Yeah.
But try to get in before that due and
we have to,
gotta
right?
compete.
We learned from this year.
This year. Yeah.
So 10 let's just call it like almost like 10 dates, right?
Yeah.
4 of those would be the workshop walls. And that leaves us with 6 more roll racing events, which we aren't going to take as seriously.
Yeah,
You know,
it will still have eliminations. It will still be like a normal event, but not going to have a leaderboard, not going to have any points. It's more for bragging rights.
Yeah.
No prize money up for grabs.
And because of those prize money now, this means you guys can run passengers all
in
night.
eliminations as well. So biggest thing for us this year was that, and a lot of people question it, is like, why can't we run a passenger in eliminations? And a lot of people enjoy taking a passenger in eliminations. So
It's fun. You know, share the experience with someone, right?
that's what it's about, sharing the experience. So our issue is that we gave away prize money every event for eliminations. So as soon as we do that, comes more competition, more rules, which meant that we couldn't have passengers in the cars.
Yep.
So I guess next year, I think we'll take that, we're going to be taking away the prize money from those normal events and we will have our passengers, which will be,
Which is
a fan
what
favourite.
most of you guys want.
100%.
Yeah, 90% of you guys actually want.
Yeah.
If not 100% of you guys want the passengers in the cars
Yeah.
the whole night if you can.
Why wouldn't you want it?
Yeah,
is the question,
I agree.
You know what I mean? So going to be doing that. The other thing to note as well, even at these workshop wars, we're still going to run normal roll racing.
Yes.
So you'll still be able to enter your car, be part of the action, still enjoy the event for what it is. But yeah, we won't have, I don't know, we're going to do an elimination those nights still and just cut it a little bit, make the day a little bit longer or
Good question.
a
I
little
don't
bit
know.
shorter.
I'm not too sure. Is that something that you guys want?
Yeah.
I don't know. For me,
I can't see
I
why
think
not.
either way, we're not fast. If it's something we do, is it something we have time to do? I'm not too sure. There's always time to do it, I guess, but I don't know. It's kind of like, do you guys? Because obviously, for some of the slower cars, they're going to get eliminated
Soon, you're not
earlier
going to get as
on.
many
Like,
runs.
do we want to give everyone as much track time as possible?
We potentially could do so.
No, and then we just keep elims for the workshop. We're talking about just these four
events.
nights. Yeah, the 4 events.
Yeah.
Yeah. I personally, just right now off the top of my head, I'm thinking I wouldn't run a normal elimination. I'd probably just keep it for the
Keep
workshop.
it all the way up.
Yeah.
Keep it like
Everyone
testing.
they're like testing all night.
Yep, testing all night up until until we do our workshop wars.
I think from a spectator point of view too, I think it'll be a little bit more exciting because eliminations does take a little bit of time.
It does. It does. So, yeah, I think that might be the go. But open to suggestions, whatever you guys feel is right or wrong. Let us know, and we'll work something out. I guess.
Yeah.
So we are 2 events to the end of the season for us. So we've had to reschedule our last event,
round 7,
due to some weather.
Yep.
Rain in Sydney. So we've pushed all that through with a car show and whatnot to the 21st of November.
Everything stays the same.
Everything's staying the same. We're still doing top speed shootout
Yeah.
for open and 2-wheel drive. So $1,000 each for them, and then still normal eliminations after that. And then we have our finale. So 6th of December will be fighting it out for 10 grand for all the Open.
$5 grand for
$5
two-wheel
grand for
drive.
two-wheel drive. Should be
We're nearly there.
again, almost there.
2 events left.
Year's gone quick.
Pretty much gives all you guys one event, pretty much, to secure that spot. One, I think, as looking at the leaderboard again from memory, I'm pretty sure if you place first or second, or if you make it to the
No, you need to.
last 2 rounds,
If you don't already have points, if you win a race or you win an event, you'll make it through to that final race. The thing we were speaking about yesterday, I think, is at that last event, do we run eliminations?
Yes.
To give points, like a last ditch effort to you guys so you can get in there and race.
Because
for that finale.
We're short a round, right? So we're like...
Yeah, and it's a Saturday. So we're short one round.
We could start a little bit earlier, right?
Correct. We have the time to do so, so potentially why not? Start an hour or two early.
Yep.
A little bit more testing. Run an elimination.
Yep.
A little break. Maybe we can do something fun. Some drifting, burnouts.
Yeah.
For a little bit. And then into our
finale shootout.
Finale shootout,
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Cool.
Open. Again,
it's
up to you guys what you think, but if you'd like to see an elimination round, points, being taken prior to that last elimination, let us know. Maybe we can work it in, I think.
I think so too.
But I think it hurts. I think you might see a couple of surprises, cars that might not have been there throughout the year.
Yep.
Make a last-ditch effort to get in there. If they win the event, they back it up.
Yeah.
Back to back on the same day. Man, not a bad day.
I agree. That should be good. And we're right around the corner from there.
Yeah. Well, realistically, it's sort of 4 weeks away, which is scary. And then the year's out, and then we're into 2026.
2026.
I'll say as well, for these workshop wars, 1st of December is your cutoff. So as of 1st of December, we won't be taking any more entries if you're wanting to enter.
Is this for the applications?
Applications.
Okay, I didn't know
So
that.
giving you the month of November to apply. 1st of December, we'll reach out. Might ask more information on the cars, maybe some photos, because we didn't have that option.
When are we making that decision? Because I know we're going to be...
December. First week of December, I think, is the goal. And then maybe at our final event, we will announce the teams.
Okay. Oh, you want to announce by the 6th of December?
Why not?
If we can, okay.
If we're able to pick teams and they're they've applied for it, maybe we can go live with who's going to be a part of it, and obviously they need to know because they've only got a month or two with
the cars ready. You're right.
With the end of the year to get ready.
You're right.
So I think it would be a good time to voice it.
No, I agree actually when you put it that way.
So maybe 6th of December, our finale. We will let you guys know who's in, who's out.
Yeah.
Do a bit of a reveal.
Yep.
And
I think it'd be kind of cool to maybe even capture us going through the applications and deciding who we
and why
choose. Yeah, exactly, who we choose to be in and why.
Because you hear from people that there's a lot of talk about, we're going to apply, be part of my team, or so it'd be interesting to see actually how many applications come through. I know rear-wheel drive is going to be absolutely huge with numbers. There's a lot of guys out there wanting to make teams between mates, or like the Datsun guys. So it'd be interesting to see how many we get, and then how we determine who's in, who's out.
Process in itself, though, right?
Correct. They all got to be worthy cars. They all have to be making good power, good potential.
Yeah.
Because like we said, we want 32 of the best cars out there at 4 events competing for that money. So, so enter your A game.
Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good to see
some good backups.
Yeah, 100%. Ideally, I think if you guys want to do it and you guys can get to one of our events, if you haven't been to one, so we can actually see these cars, it's going to make your chance, your
even
team's
better.
Chance better at being successful.
Of course. So if we, if we know the cars and know that they perform, it's hard. It's in a way hard for us to say no to them.
Yes.
So, yeah, if you haven't been out, try to get out to 21st of November or the 6th of December event, the finale. Show your face if you can, and be good to see what you're bringing
100%.
virtually if you can.
I agree.
If you've got a car ready to go. So
yeah, there's one more thing I wanted to touch on in this little session that we're having.
Yeah,
is our lighting system and the roll-on starts.
yeah.
So, and another reason why we decided to go with the workshop walls and just doing like the big. Obviously, look, when you're giving away this sort of money, the $100,000, it's getting serious, right? You're getting serious. So people are going to take this very seriously, and there's going to be a lot of emotions involved.
Yeah.
And it's very important to get the start of the race as fair as possible. And our discussion was it is a lot easier to manage
16 teams.
16 teams.
A team leader, and we will show each one of those races. This is how it should be done.
Yeah. There'll be a toolbox.
These are the rules that you need to meet. Not rules. This is how it should be done.
Mm-hmm.
You got to try to make a race. I think we said this last time.
Yep.
You need to make a race.
Both cars need to work with each other on that initial roll.
Yeah. If we're going to be strict on it 2026, especially with these workshop wars.
Yeah.
If we don't feel that it's a race, then we'll rerun it again. And if it's not right again, we'll rerun it again. So you guys not working together is not to our detriment, it's to your detriment.
Yeah.
So your car's going to be getting hotter, it's more stress on you guys. So 60 k's an hour, no more. That's going to be a big thing for next year. We want to not control it, but we want to make sure that it's fair.
100%. We've just updated our lighting system too.
Yes.
Which cost us a lot of money.
Yep.
We did something ridiculous. So we had I think our initial lights, when I say lighting system, I'm talking about our speed signs for each lane. We'd bought some pretty decent ones initially, and you don't think about the refresh rate, right?
No. You think that it's good enough. You see your speed.
Yeah.
But I guess when you're speeding up for such a short distance, the refresh rate matters.
It does.
So, so I think it was at 0.7 down now to 0.1 a second. So
I just want to tell you guys this. When we went to actually get these signs made, right, and we're talking to
the manufacturer, they were like, why do you want them to 0.1?
And they're
like, it's not possible.
Yeah, they were straight out. They're like, no, you can't do it. And we're like, no, we need it.
Yeah.
They're like, we'll get it to 0.2. And I'm like, no, we want 0.1. They're like, all right. Anyway,
let us try.
They pretty much said we're stupid.
Yeah.
Like, there's no point of it being that fast. It's like you can't even keep up.
Yeah, exactly right. They said there's no point. It's just going to keep flashing at you, and it's going to make no difference.
But I said for the application we need it for, it is necessary.
Needed. It's necessary. Yeah, exactly right. So now we're down to 0.1.
Yeah.
I've driven at them and driven past them.
You've done testing with them.
Yeah, I did some testing with them. Nice and bright, but very quick. So, like the last event I was out and I did some racing.
How'd you go?
The best.
What happened? You had a grudge match too, didn't you?
I did have a grudge match with Av from B2R and his S15.
Yeah.
But let's just say it was I wouldn't call it DNF.
What's a DNF?
I did finish, but I just didn't finish very well.
So you
pretty
lost.
Slow. I lost. So put it this way, someone asked me, have you checked your car? I'm like, nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't stress. I get there, go to race. I'm like, my car's getting hot. I have no idea why. I'm like, something's up with it. Go check it. Need 2 liters of coolant. Left my cap off. Car was hot. Did another race. Get a oil pressure warning. Like, okay, what's going on here? Did it again. Thought, I'll check the dipstick. I had serviced my car. Didn't put enough oil in it.
You know what I'm hearing?
Excuses.
Exactly. And this is what we're going to see a lot of on this YouTube series.
100%.
Everyone has an excuse.
Yeah.
And this is Michael's excuse.
This is my excuse. The car's good now. I drove it today.
Sure
it's perfectly fine.
I'm sure it is.
Let's just say it was comedy of errors, all my fault. So
Yeah. Sorry, man. We got distracted. Back to the lighting system.
you seem to bring it up a lot these days.
I just wanted to give people a taste of the excuses people come up with when they lose.
We'll tell the people. Romanos and I raced as well in US 15.
Yeah. RBS 15. Michael's got a 2JS 15, in case you guys don't know.
Yeah.
Makes 8,000 horsepower.
Not 8,000. I made 850, thank you.
Oh.
So we raced, but I still had issues with my temperature.
That's not my problem.
Anyway, went to race. I jumped on it. Let's just say it spluttered because it was too hot. I had a protection kick in, and he overtook me. That's what happens. No?
RB for the win, baby.
Yeah, all right. Till next time.
Anyway, sorry. Back to the
lighting system.
So you played with the old lighting system?
Yeah, played with the old one. This one's much better.
Yep.
What I was going to say is I know that when I change my tyres from street tyres to some radials or something on the back, my speedo is pretty out. So being able to keep it at 60 on my dash and look at what I'm doing is sometimes a bit of a pain. So knowing that lighting system is refreshing almost instantly means I don't have to really be looking down to actually race.
Yeah, okay. You see it there on the tree.
I see it on the tree. I know where I'm at.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be more accurate than my car. So yeah, I think much better. A bit easier for racers worrying about, your typical racer. You're worrying about the speed you're doing, the guy beside you, and if you're keeping them in check for speed, and then also what you're doing with your car. So this way here, you don't really have to worry too much about your speedo. You can just focus on your start and your competitor. So yeah, it should be a welcomed improvement for us.
There we go. You're welcome, guys.
Yeah.
I think if you guys want to have a play with this, we're going to do a little toolbox meeting.
The next event on the 21st.
I think about 4 p.m. or something. 4:30.
I can't remember what we're doing for the next event.
Well, it's a Friday. It's on the Friday, 21st of November.
That's right. Yeah. So be 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. So if any of you guys,
no. Sorry, it won't be 4 o'clock.
Why?
Because we'll keep like our normal roll racing event, which I think for the Saturday we bumped it forward an hour last time because it was a Saturday. The next event we'll go back to racing from 6.
So 5 o'clock.
From 9. So 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
5 o'clock we'll have a little toolbox with everyone.
If any of you want to know how this lighting system and the starts works, well, like when the green light is, how the green light is triggered, come down. Yeah.
And I guess feedback as well from a few people was, we don't know where it goes green. So I think for a period of time, we'll throw some cones up there so you guys know roughly, and it'll be roughly because it's all based on your car.
Yeah.
Where it's going to go green.
I think you should touch base on what you mean by based on your car. I know what you mean by that, but I think most don't.
So realistically, our sensor, the way it works is that it's based on your rear wheels once you pass it.
So give an example.
Okay. So what happens is you have a sensor on the wall, you drive past it. As your car leaves it, it'll go green. So whether your car is a Fiat 500 versus a TRX, it's going to go green in a different spot.
They're different lengths.
Correct. So it's going to go on the basis, on the back rear wheel of your car. It'll go green once you've passed that sensor. So yeah, come out if you're free on the 21st. We'll show everyone and maybe make even a little video on it. We'll document it.
Why not? And
make that part of our driver's briefing, just so that everyone knows. Because people have said to us, we don't know where it is. It's especially if you're in the right lane, you're sort of guessing in a way. So yeah, a little bit of a refresh, a little bit of an update for everyone. But yeah, all good stuff happening.
I think that's
and I guess one thing as well is that people have asked, we've listened, so we've changed it. So
we do take into consideration what you all say.
100%.
And if it's for the better, we'll implement it.
Yeah, exactly right. So yeah, we definitely open to suggestions. So if there's things you guys see or think we can make improvement on, even from a spectating point of view,
I agree.
If you guys think that we need something different, let us know. Yeah,
we're working on a few things and we are listening. So
yes,
even from a spectator point of view, trying to keep everyone entertained.
During the event, getting people entertained, we will have a solution for everyone and make sure that our events going forward are bigger and better and Yeah.
I
stuff.
think that's kind of, we've touched base on everything we wanted to.
Yep.
We go on holiday soon.
Yes.
We went to America to have some fun.
We are off to
talk some-
SEMA World Cup
And then Texas,
for GDR Festival. So we have a couple of weeks of car-filled
Yep.
fun. And RHM.
Yes, I missed that car.
The RHM, tell us, dock today?
It did.
Yep.
Yeah, it landed.
Landed today, and fingers crossed, ready to go for when we get there.
Hopefully, we'll see.
We're driving the streets of Texas.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Out for a few meets. Should be fun. Looking forward to it.
Definitely.
So we'll see you guys on 21st.
21st November.
21st of November. Sydney Dragway. Tickets online. And yeah, we'll talk about the car show. So we're doing one with big VL meets, but also open to all cars. So yeah, jump on our socials and
See you guys there.
see you guys there.